So I'm just out here doing something here with the Miata, and I saw the throttle cable, and I already fixed it, but there was quite a bit of slack in it. It probably was going down. It probably had about that much slack in it where I could push it that far and it wouldn't move this. You can see on the threads here where there's those couple of shiny threads because I pulled this back farther. But one of the reasons I did this, one, there shouldn't be that much slack in it, but the second thing is my cruise control only works if I do the accelerate. Because you know there's like the set and the accelerate. If I do the accelerate, it'll accelerate the car and then hold it at speed, but if you try to do it just at a normal speed, it won't. And one of the things that some of the people were saying when people were asking about having cruise control issues is, you know, is there a bunch of slack in your throttle cable? So what I essentially did is I had the car running and I tightened it and kind of first I watched this thing with it off and got it to where I thought, you know, it hadn't moved this at all yet. Then I started the car and I backed it off a little bit to make sure it didn't change the RPMs of the engine at all. And it didn't, so then I just tightened it down there. So this should be good. It's still got, you know, a little bit, but I think you can see even that little bit of pushing moves the, you know, the throttle, the butterfly movie thingy. So it's super easy. I used 12 millimeter on the one because they're both 12s, and then a 1/2 inch on the other, because I thought they'd be like a 12 and an 11, but it's a 12 and a 12. So the only way to turn them both, you know, to break them loose, is to use a 12 and then either a 12 or something close, and 1/2 inch is pretty close. So if you have slack in your throttle cable, that's all you got to do. You just move this thing around and make sure you don't actually make this thing move at all, so that you don't change your idle speed.